Okay, good morning. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Saturday, June 5th. We're going to be going over today's news headlines are here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So once again, thanks for joining us here on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter today. We will send a link. It will be from StreamYard. If you want to come in video chat here on the show, you can do that as well. Talk about anything in the world of sports, that's fine. Also, if you want, if you're camera shy, you can just do it through the chat room. That'd be fine. So let's go ahead and send that links out. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna send them out now. Also, we'll send it out to Facebook as well, so you'll be able to get the broadcast in just a second. So let me send those. Okay, all three networks have the links, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you want to come in, that's the way you go. So let's begin with our news headlines. It's at 11:04. Let's put this up on the screen, and we'll share the screen, and we'll go to ESPN, and I'll put it in. There it is. Okay, ESPN on the screen. You'll see me in the screen. So ESPN headlines. So let's go over those ESPN headlines. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, the NBA playoffs 2021 could ship the Nets and Bucks, and also the Hawks and 76ers, and also Spurs and Suns and Nuggets. So a whole bunch of things because look, in the Eastern Conference, you got like I said, you got Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to come in absolutely bent on trying to get back into the finals and stuff like that. Also, you got the Suns as well. The Suns it's another team that could be a very potent opponent for the Western Conference as well. So I look at it this way: between these guys, between those teams, that's probably going to be your epitome right there. So this is what we're showing you right on the screen. The odds right now, right now they're ranked 4th. Also, offensive rating they're ranked 1st, and defensive rating they're ranked 22nd. So that's between Milwaukee and Brooklyn. Now, this is what we're showing you right here. This next line right here, the BPI odds. There are ratings going in. This is for Milwaukee. They're ranked 7th in record. Also 5th in offensive ratings, and 9th in offensive ratings. Now, this is another key selection. Can they handle Milwaukee? I'm pretty sure they can, because look, you got the big three. You got Kevin Durant, you got Kyrie Irving, and you got James Harden, for one reason. I mean, look, I think this is going to be a very good series. To tell you the truth, I think it's absolutely going to be a great series when it comes down to it. So now Philadelphia and Atlanta, this is another game. This is another matchup they had that they just moved on to the So I say these matches were good. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, Kawhi delivers a clutch shot to force Game 7 against Dallas. So it looks like they will have a Game 7 between Dallas and Los Angeles Clippers. That will be coming up. So that was a good shot right there. So that's showing you some highlights. So this is some of the highlights. I'll show you the last second shot. See if we'll show you that last second shot. I could bring it up. Nice little shot right there. So 104.97 was the final score. 104.97. So game 7 will be. I think it's going to be this maybe Sunday or something like that. So we're looking at that in that game from last night's game between the Clippers and Dallas. So look at it. Kawhi Leonard. Let's see what his. Let's look at it. See what he had. He made 18 of 25 shots. He scored 12 of his 45 points in the fourth quarter. So he scored 45 points total in the game yesterday. So I think, like I said, these two teams, like I said, it's going to be a clutch game 7 when it comes down to it. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, let's put this. Okay, Terry Strouds is out as a coach after 9 seasons. So it looks like they're going to be looking for another head coach for the Portland Trailblazers. So it looks like he had a record of 402 wins and 318 losses. He had a game 6 loss to Denver on Thursday night and also Friday. So like I said, he's no longer going to be the coach because, like I said, Portland absolutely. How you doing? Oh, you got the Suns. Oh yeah, the Suns are going to win. The Suns are probably going to win the. They're going to get into the finals, the Western Conference second round. They're definitely going to get in there. Kerry Thompson. So absolutely think they're going to get in there. Just like Dallas and the Clippers. Whoever wins this, it's going to be a winner-take-all matchup right here between Dallas and the LA Clippers. So thank you, Kerry Thompson, for commenting. Appreciate it. So let me see what else we have. So get the switch out. Get the switches. Okay, what else we have? Okay, college softball. Alabama's Montana Falls. Blake's UCLA. Nice little play by to left field, so it ends the game 6-0. Alabama wins their game against UCLA. In the College World Women's College World Series. So let's see what else we have today. Okay, Bryson, the Chombo hits his with cries at Berkshire at the memorial. So it looks like he did. So he did have so it was it's golf. So I'm looking at this article. So that was that the Brook feud continues. So it looks like the feud will continue between the Chambo and Compla. I don't know what's going on with this story. It's kind of weird or something like that, but I don't know. But like I said, it's just crazy. Okay, Rob Pelinka says The offseason goal to keep the core together. Yes, absolutely. Because if you could keep Anthony Davis and LeBron James together, then that would be a great attribute for them. But they got to get some pieces to the puzzle. They definitely got to get some pieces to the puzzle when it comes down to it. Because look, the Lakers exit the playoffs. They're no longer the champion. So I'll be honest with you. Look, they're going to have to get some pieces to the puzzle once the NBA draft begins this year. Because look, LeBron can't do it all alone. Anthony Davis can't do it all alone. I mean, look, you got to have legitimate pieces to be a legitimate contender for a championship. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Bang it. Shut off. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, high school football coaches fired after player was forced to eat pork. This is in Canton, Ohio. High school football coach and 6 other coaches had been ousted after a football player was forced to eat pork that was in violation of his religious beliefs and stuff like that. So that's a lot. This is a serious offense right here. So I'll be honest with you, look. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, this right here, this is a very serious situation when it comes down to it. Look, when you got these, if he's a vegan or whatever, look, if he can't eat that, that's fine. I mean, but don't try to force none on this young man. Because look, the young man, look, he didn't deserve to get all this attention. So these 2 high school football coaches. So tell me what you think about this story right here. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, if you think these coaches should have been fired, let me know in the Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter comment section, so we'll know. So this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, Tennessee Titans signed All-American wrestler Adam Kuhn to play offensive line. So it looks like he is going to play a wrestler going to play offensive line for the Tennessee Titans. He's an All-American wrestler. So he had a record of 116 to 15 in college. He wrestled at Michigan. So that's what's happening in the news with Okay, update on college softball. It is Georgia and Oklahoma scoreless. Georgia and Oklahoma scoreless. Also in the men's singles match, the French Rafael Nadal wins his match 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. Also, Barrettini, that's we'll have his match as well. That's against Kwan. That'll be on round number 3. Also in the women's matches, Saka Kara winning 7-5 and tied up at 5 on her match. Also, Gaff will take on Brady in those matches as well. Also, the Stanley Cup Finals, Islanders and Lightning looking to respond. So that's in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Okay, baseball, men's NCAA tournament going on. Florida on no score against South Alabama. Duke on top 2-0, bottom 1. Also, Virginia and Jacksonville, no score. Michigan and Central Michigan, no score. And McNeese playing against Oregon State. That is no score in that game. So we'll give you the other scores. Let's see if I can pull them up on my screen. Okay, we'll give you the scores as we go. Okay, Southern Miss and Southeast Missouri State, no score, bottom 1. The other games will be later. Maryland will take on Norfolk State. McNeese will take on Oregon State. Indiana State will take on Presbyterian. That's in the Nashville Regional. Southern will take on Fairfield. That's going to be in the Austin Regional. Army will take on UCLA. That'll be in the Lubbock Regional. Alabama will take on Rider. That'll be out in Ruston. Let's see. NJIT would take on Northeast. Campbell would take on Sanford. Miami and Central Florida, South Florida will play. Miami and South Florida will play at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. LSU will take on Central Connecticut. It'll be at 4 Eastern, 3 Central. So LSU will be playing. Also, North Dakota State will take on Nevada. Ole Miss will take on Florida. That'll be in Oxford Regional. Grand Canyon will take on Oklahoma State. Liberty will take on Tennessee. Also, East Carolina will take on Charlotte. Texas will take on Arizona State. It'll be at 7 p.m. Notre Dame will take on UConn. That'll be in the South Bend Regional. Also, South Carolina will take on Old Dominion. Georgia Tech will take on Virginia. Vanderbilt and Nashville. Dallas Baptist will take on TCU in the Fort Worth Regional. Louisiana Tech will take on North Carolina State. That'll be in the Ruston Regional. Texas Tech will take on North Carolina. VCU will take on Mississippi State. UC Irvine will take on Cal out in Stanford later on. And also UC Santa Barbara will take on Arizona in the Tucson Regional. And Fayetteville will be Nebraska and Arkansas, and then Oregon and Gonzaga will play later on. That'll be around 9 o'clock Central Time. So NCAA baseball regionals in effect. So let's all right, let's see what else we have. Let's go over to Crest City Sports. I'm going to go over to Crest City Sports. Hit that button. Okay, homecoming seems perfect for new offensive line coach Brad Davis. So it looks like LSU got their new offensive line coach, and that is Brad Davis. So it looks like they already got a new offensive line coach. So I'm glad to see that happening. So Brad Davis played on the top ranked offensive line with Jamal Brown and the Saints back in 2005 and 6. So I think it's a good hire when it comes down to it, because LSU, like I said, they're definitely going to need those offensive linemen, because that's just offensive linemen is a very very important to the quarterback, protect the quarterback, and run blocking and pass blocking games and stuff like that. So Brad Davis is going to be the new offensive line coach at LSU. So I'm glad to see that happen. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. Okay, Everett Allman, report Helen Cox become the new head football coach at John Erickson. Looks like he's going to be a new coach on the with John Erickson. So that's good. He graduated in 2003. First graduated class of his best college's program. So once again, John Eric getting a new coach, and that is Everett Allman. Everett Allman will be the new head football coach at John Eric. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. Okay, this is from Tyler Holtz. You can follow him at Quest City Sports. Louisiana Tech in 9 as Tech crushes Ryder in the regional. So it looks like Louisiana Tech will be moving on to the winners bracket in the Ruston regional. They're hosting it this year, Louisiana Tech. So that's something right there. Tech fans will face their first opponent. It'll be North Carolina State. It'll be on Saturday, so there'll be a 7 o'clock game. 7 o'clock, it'll be 6 o'clock Central, so they'll play that game in Ruston. So once again, this is from Crescent City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. Okay, top pitchers, Ashburn and Bazette headline the Class 1A baseball squad. So this is from the Louisiana Writers Association. These are your list right here of those players that's in the Class 1A baseball and softball squads that so these are the young men right here. So congratulations to these young individuals. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Okay, Magic Man previewing the Belmont State. So the Belmont State is this weekend. So his preview is right on the screen. We'll show you those races. These are the horses that's getting ready to they will get ready to compete in the Belmont States this Saturday. So these are your lines right here. These are your trainers and stuff like that. So these are this is a pretty good article right here talking about the So George Peppers is the race analyst. You can follow him if you got a horse in mind. If you got a horse in mind that's racing in the Belmont State, you can give me your horse, and we'll give you those breakdowns. So that's from George Peppers. Okay, Carlos Stewart from Dunham School named Gatorade Boys Basketball Player of the Year. Congratulations to Carlos Stewart, the young man in the picture. The young man, he's out. He led the Tigers to a 19-11 record. Also a state championship this past season. He averaged 31 points, 5 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 3.2 steals in games. So, this young man, I think he will be highly recruited sooner rather than later. So this is from Crest City Sports. Go to crestcitysports.com. Okay, recruiting top 50 Metro New Orleans recruits, 1 through 25. So we'll show you those 1 through 25 players. These are your 1 through 25. These are your guys. Jacoby Matthews, Shane Preston, Aaron Anderson, JaVale Gilmore, Shoonan Washington, Cam East. So these are your players that's going to be recruited by major top 25, major D1 colleges, stuff like that. So these are your players that's going to be okay. ASC Player of the Year, Alex Ashburn, named the D3 All-American, and others earn all reason nods. So Louisiana College's player, Alex Ashburn earns his major achievements. So this is from Crest City Sports. Okay, that's it. We will move along. We'll go ahead and move along, and we'll go to another article. If you got anything, sports related, you can come on to the show. If you want to do that, you can come on to the show. Let's see what else I got here. Let's go to Bleacher Report. I'm going to go ahead and go to Bleacher Report, see what's happening on the Bleacher Report. Okay, what Kevin Durant Nets have that the Warriors never did. The thing is, these three right here, Durant, Irvin, and they always these are superstars right here. These three superstars right here. I'm gonna tell you, they got some finesse and they got drive. I mean, look, when you play against these guys, Durant, Irvin, and Harden, you're never gonna win. You're never gonna win the battle. You have to control their shooting and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, these guys are just something else. The Warriors' offensive rating per 100 possessions was 114.3. Was 2.2 points better than the Rockets. So that was just something right there. Also, but those three right there, I'm gonna tell you, they're definitely going to be a problem for any team that plays. The Nets average 119.9 on the offensive rating and stuff as well. In the playoffs, it's 132. So that's just something right there. Between those guys, Durant puts up Durant's numbers right now. You're looking at him on the screen: 32 points, 7.4 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Same thing with Harden, 27 points. He also has 7.2 rebounds, 10.6 assists. He's having 3.8 3-point shots, and also Irvin, 24 points and 6 rebounds and 2 assists. He also hits 2.8 3-point 3-2. His true shooting is 63%. That's minus 1.9 on the thing. So once again, this is from Bleacher Report. Go to bleacherreport.com. Okay, Damian Lillard takes plays his future in his own hands. So yeah, I think it's what he absolutely does. Damian Lillard to be the one-man person that's going to lead him to Providence and stuff like that. But everybody else has to contribute when it comes down to it. It's not only one person. It's everybody else has to be a contributing factor to the Portland Trailblazers. So I look at it this way. It's good that he's doing it, but look, you got to depend on your other players that's going to make those impacts. I mean, if you got McCollum, it's another guy that can make an impact. That could be a big So once again, this is from Bleacher Report. Go to bleacherreport.com. Okay, next in Bucks predictions for round 2. So next in Bucks round 2 predictions. Let's see what they say about it. So so I say this. Look, I think if I think I'm gonna take the Nets in this game. I'm gonna take the Nets because look, you got James Harden, sure, you got Giannis on Milwaukee. But if Brooklyn could be a powerhouse, go in there and just absolutely just decimate people, I think it would be. I think it would be imperative that I would go with Brooklyn in the second round, the playoffs. Nope. Can withstand any style. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be an absolute good game. But to be honest with you, look, it's probably gonna be a game 7 fight going to the end. Yep, that's the key. The key also is to get stops. Yes, on every play. So I'd say it's gonna be Bucks and 6. Yeah, it's gonna be Bucks and 6, but I'd say it's gonna be Nets probably in close. I would say 7. I would say 7 games. If the Nets can control the Bucks offense, then I say it's going to be 6. But if like I said, if they come out busting on plays, it probably would be goes maybe a close 6 or 5. So. Okay, Tyreek Hill says playing with Julio Jones would be amazing. So that's what they're talking about. So this article, this is from Rob Goldberg. Follow him at Bleacher Report. Yeah, I think it absolutely would be an essential tool for both Tyreek Hill and the Kansas City Chiefs if they could try to get Julio Jones to play with. Both of them could play the wide receiver core, and they could be a big benefactor for Kansas City. So if that could happen, that would be a great investment for Kansas City. But if it doesn't happen, they'll have another team that could try to pick him up, Julio Jones. I mean, that probably would be a okay, this is from Bleacher Report. Go to bleacherreport.com. See what else they have. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go do some Twitters. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to Twitter. So it's on Twitter. Okay, we'll pull this up. Okay, MLB trade rumors. Jake Braun for assignment will be by Bobby Bradley. So it looks like promotes Bobby Bradley. So let's see what we have here. This is from MLB Trade Rumors. I'm going to pull it up and I'm show the article. Okay, this is Bobby Bradley's call up by Cleveland roster. Jake Braum for assignment, and Eli Morgan opted to AAA, and also let's see, Blake Parker had his contracts selected. So once again, this is from MLB Trade Rumors. Go to MLB Trade Rumors. That's MLBTradeRumors.com. Okay, Louisiana Special Olympics summer games underway in Covington, Louisiana. So that's in Covington. So it's not in Hammond this year. So the athletes, we see the athletes on the flame of hope. So that good luck to all the athletes in the state games in Covington, Louisiana. So hopefully it will be back in Hammond pretty soon, but it is temporarily moved over to a different place. It's going to be in that's in Covington, Louisiana. So we'll go to the Twitter feed. Let's see what's happening on there on feed. So we'll give you information on that. That's okay. Adrian Wojnarowski was put this up on the screen. Adrian Wojnarowski, as the Orlando Magic moves into full rebuild mode, Coach Stephen Clifford and the franchise have agreed to part. Looks like part ways to a pardon. So it looks like that's probably going to be some changes going on with the Orlando Magic. So once again, this is from Adrian Wojnarowski. Follow him at Wojo ESPN. That's Wojo ESPN. Okay, would AJ Brown and Julio Jones would be a good duel in the NFL? Yeah, I think it absolutely would be a great fit if he goes to a team that would have a duel. Any team right now, a lot of teams are looking for a Julio Jones. A lot of teams. I mean, and I can tell you the way he his ability to catch the football and stuff like that. So, and that all stands out. So he should get teams sooner rather than later. So once again, it's from PFF. Follow them at Pro Football Focus. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, Geno Atkins suspected to be medically clear in July. Multiple teams' interest. So it looks like he's going to be on the trading block. So this is from NFL Trade Rumors. Go to NFL Trade Rumors. That's NFL Trade Rumors. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, young man, Baldwin White from Watchtower Christian, hitting a ball. So it looks like this is from PBR, Louisiana Baseball Report, covering high school baseball in Louisiana. Oh, looks like we have. Okay, Bryce Harper is on the injury list, so looks like so he is from the they reinstate him from the injury list. So looks like Bryce Harper will be back in the lineup. Yep, Bryce Harper has been reinstated from the 10-day injury list. Philadelphia announced, so it looks like he's going to be in the lineup. So that's good news for Philly fans up in Philly. So once again, this is from it's from MLB trade rumors. Go to MLB trade rumors. Okay, this is from Pro Sport Outlook. June 5th, 1981, Nolan Ryan gave up his 1,776 career walk. That was the most allowed in MLB history. He also extended it to 2,795. So that was that record still stands today. So once again, this is from Pro Sports Outlook. On this day, Nolan Ryan back in 1981. Okay, Southern Miss. Let's go ahead and look at this video. Southern Miss breaks through in the third inning. Nice little hit. That's a base hit, so that put them up 2-0. Okay, this is from Footballism. Randy Moss scored 54 touchdowns in 28 games and never played in a college game. So that's from Footballism. Follow them at Footballism. Check and see what else we have. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, June 5th, 1991, one of the most iconic plays Michael Jordan took place. This is the nice little layup right there. So he just puts the layup in. So he was going to dunk on him, but he put up a nice little layup. He had 33 points and 13 assists. That was in their first NBA title back in 1991. So that was in Game 2 of the NBA Finals against the Lakers back in 1991. So once again, this is from Pro Sports Outlook. follow them as Pro Sports Outlook. See what else we have. Okay, let's see. Packers president Aaron Rodgers' situation has divided our fan base. So it looks like their fan base looks like it's been divided because of the situation with Aaron Rodgers. I look at it this way. I hope it does not break this. I hope it doesn't divide their fan base. But the truth of the matter is, look, if he stays, I think he's going to stay in Green Bay. I think he absolutely is going to stay in Green Bay. But the truth of the matter is, look, you're going to have, like I said, this their fan base is going to be up in arms about this. I mean, some's telling them to go, some tell them not to go, and stuff like that. So once again, this is from Pro Football Rumors. Go to Pro Football Rumors. Look for some more stuff. I don't think we got any more. Gonna go to D-Score, see what's happening with D-Score, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, NFL cards. An autographed Tom Brady 2000 playoff contender championship rookie ticket that auctioned off for $3.1 million. Settling a new all-time record for football cards. So that is that card right there. That thing went for $3.1 million. Damn, that was amazing. $3.1 million for his rookie card. I mean, like I said, see all those cards that people go pick up at the stores and stuff like that. I mean, you don't know until you go to those baseball card shops and see how much that card's going to be worth one day. Because that card right there, that the rookie card that he had, it was worth $3.1 million. I mean, look, any card, like I said, if you got any player like Bo Jackson, for instance, you go look on there. I mean, if you go to a card, baseball card store, and you give it to the guy, and they probably appraise it, and it most likely going to be worth a lot of money. I mean, look, like I said, I mean, sure, people collect them and stuff like that, but the truth of the matter is they'll be worth money sooner rather than later. So let's wrap it up. Wrap it up for today. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer Show. We'll be back tomorrow with regular show. We'll be here. We'll probably get back to some play-by-play coverage probably next week or something like that. So we will be doing that. So you can come on Like, share, and follow us anytime. We'll show you where you need to go. Okay, like, share, and follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on there. You can also follow us on the YouTube channel, and that's where we do our apparently our play-by-play coverage. Also, you can follow us on the Twitter as well. That's Twitter at Talk Kerry, TalkKerry. Also follow us on our Twitch channel. Sometimes we will be on there. Sometimes we will do stuff. Also follow us on Tumblr. Also follow us on our LinkedIn network. And also follow us on Blogspot as well. So you can follow us on those major websites as well. When we put them out, we will have them out for you. So, and once again, everybody have a good rest of your Saturday, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Or maybe later, we might do a play-by-play. So.